then you're grabbing all your items. I'm in the store for maybe 20 minutes. So long term, you're going to get much faster at this. Now, how do we make this easier in the short term? Because if you're brand new, even this right here, you're like, yes, but it's all Greek. I have no clue what I'm doing. So don't do this in the short term. If you're brand new, I want you to like make your CVS list stop here. I want you to put 2 things on your list if you're brand new. And drugstores may not even be where you need to go if you're brand new. So make this as simple as you can, because the harder that you start yourself out in this, the more you're just going to be overwhelmed and you're going to throw it out the window. So for people who are completely new and they ask, where should I get started? I would tell you to go pull the grocery store list that is nearest to you. So Publix, Kroger, Buy Low, whatever that list may be, and pull that list, and then from there, maybe pick 10 things, and I wowould try to go and get just those 10 things. Don't get anything else. Don't go overboard and get, a list of 40 items from Publix. You're going to be really, really frustrated. So hopefully for you guys, this is gonna, kick in, but just 10 items and grab the coupons for those 10 items. One of the reasons why I want you to stay small too is that, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes to log in to manufacturer sites, you're gonna feel like the passcode to get into the site is harder than like getting into your bank. Today, I was couponing the Buy Low list that's gonna start on Wednesday, and there's a very good deal on Scott paper towels and Viva. And I'm trying to check and make sure all of those coupons are the right amounts before I coupon it and before I put it all in a post for you guys. Getting into the Scott site, which is Kimberly Clark, I couldn't for the life of me remember my password. It was a nightmare to sit there and figure out how to get in, reset your password. So that alone can take ages, and I've been doing this for over 10 years. So that's another reason to start small. Now, a tip on that one, if you are in that boat and you get frustrated with me, I would highly recommend for all of those manufacturer websites that you use an email address just for couponing. So Jenny Coupons at yahoo.com, whatever you want to make it. That would obviously be mine, not yours. No, that's a pretend account. You can have that one. I don't have it. But get a email account just for couponing, and then I would go and use the same password. Now, to do the same password on all these accounts, please don't make it the password you're using for your bank. That would not be very secure, so make it a couponing password. But think about like the worst case scenario password, because that's the problem, is that some site requires this and some site requires this, so let's just add them all together. It needs to be 10 characters, it needs to have uppercase and lowercase, it needs to have numbers, and it needs to have one special symbol. And as long as you've done all 4 of those things, your one password should work for every single couponing site, because that's really all that they ask for now. So again, 10 characters or more, you can go to, sky's the limit on that one, 10 characters, upper and lowercase, at least one number and at least one symbol, and you're good to go. But the same password and the same email is going to make signing in for manufacturer coupons so much faster. So just, take my word on that one, but it is. It's going to make life much, much easier. Okay, now I held on to someone's question earlier, and I want to make sure I don't miss your question way up at the top. Vicki had a question for Kroger. When I download, how do I know when I have used? They seem to go off the app when I do use them. Am I doing something wrong? So, Vicki, I'm guessing that you're referring to Kroger e-coupons. When you load Kroger e-coupons to your card and I use them in the store, they come off automatically. They come off as soon as you use them. They've been used and I can't use them again. They will, however, come off when they expire as well. So, for example, we had a Kroger $2 off e-coupon. So you could have gone in and grabbed this with that $2 off e-coupon. We also have one from the paper as well. But if I use the e-coupon, it's used. I can get one and it's used, or when it expires, it's been used. So those are the 2 times that those digital offers go away. Hopefully that answers your question. let's see. So Shanna says, I'm getting ready to go to Super Doubles after this hangout. I can imagine that would be a little stressful. So for anyone that is in Super Double mode, I would say if you're brand new and you've never done the Super Double side, I would say let's start really small and never go into Super Doubles looking for the free things. The free things, they are gone super, super fast. So just go in if it's your first time on Super Doubles, which I know, Shanna, it is not your first time, but if you're new and you're thinking you're going to go in this week, go in with a list of more than you plan to get because they're going to be out of some things and definitely not things that are completely free. Oh, so Shanna says, I didn't get the Sure coupon. So Sure is a freebie. There was a $1 off Sure deodorant coupon in some papers, I guess, and a $1 off Brute deodorant or fragrance coupon in some papers. If you didn't get it, Shanna, and you want it, one website that you could go to just for like a specific coupon could be thecouponclippers.com, and you need the in there in the front. So they'll sell you one coupon, like you're paying for their time and clipping it, but they offer individual coupons if you wanted to do that. I know they were in mine. So in the inserts that came in my newspaper, because we cut it in the car on the way to CVS, but that's a fun freebie. Costs $2. You have a $1 coupon, and then you get a $1 extra care back when you buy it. So completely free after rewards. And yes, so Michelle's saying too, I live in a region where there was no Garnier or L'Oreal in the Red Plum. So that is actually, you're not alone. There are a lot of people that did not end up getting those coupons in their inserts. The bigger the city, the more coupons we get in our papers, Michelle, which, to go back to kind of the classic question that we get on a lot of Monday nights is, you know, why should I get my inserts and have them mailed to me? Because I get more coupons to do that. So for us, it means having an entire insert that is L'Oreal and Garnier all in one, where some people, your insert was super, super tiny, and we're getting all of them. So that would be possibly your option if you wanted to not miss out, or just say, you know what, I'm gonna go with the ones that come available to print, because there is a Garnier Fructis that you can print today. And we do see some pop in. That one's actually not even a Fructis, it's just any Garnier hair care. So you could use it on the whole blends or whatever it is that you wanted to grab. You wouldn't have to have the inserts. So there are times when you're definitely ready for that and not having to buy the paper, just printing them if you wanted. Rite Aid has allergy rewards. Walgreens and CVS have adult incontinence rewards. Do I know of any diabetes rewards programs? So CVS used to have a diabetes club, and I think it was very poorly named because I don't think that should be a club. But it was something that you could join for them, and I might have to, just for the sake of internet and not killing the YouTube feed. It doesn't always do well when I try to search online. I will have to dig it up for you, but in the past it was something that you could sign up for on CVS's site, and that would give you an additional kind of batch of coupons from the coupon center. They sent you free coupons for alcohol wipes and discounts for Lancets. It doesn't save you a lot on insulin or anything, but it saves you on the little other things that you need. So let's see if we can find a link for that coupon, Polly, and I'll stick it in the comments when we hop off. I'll go digging for it and see what I can find for you, and hopefully we can locate where that is on the CVS site. How many inserts do I get? I only receive Procter & Gamble in my paper. So Wendy, this week we had the Procter & Gamble, which is funny that you only get Procter & Gamble because Procter & Gamble doesn't come in some cities. So you have Procter & Gamble, and the happy Procter & Gamble guys should say save up to 93. Those of you that did not get Tide, yours will say saves up to 88, just to help you know the difference. So that's your magic number. If you have Tide, it's going to say 93 on the cover. So it's always fun to be in the group that gets the Tide. Like, score, we got the Tide coupon. So you have a Procter & Gamble, you've got the L'Oreal Garnier Red Plum, and then we have 2 Smart Sources. So I want to, I've already got them all mixed up. Only takes a second. So And the covers will look different in every city, but you've got one regular Smart Source and then the other Smart Source. And again, the covers are just based on whatever they get as the advertising company. But 2 Smart Sources, a Red Plum and a Procter & Gamble, is what came in yesterday's paper if you got all of the inserts. We don't always get that many, guys. That was just a big Sunday. A lot of Sundays, you're probably looking at 2. You're probably looking at 1 Red Plum and 1 Smart Source on on a normal week. I think I'm getting caught back up with you guys. Oh, and thanks, Pam, for stage. Here's the problem, Maria. Ibotta has over like cult stores with internet printables out there. Wendy, I love it. So Wendy says the free toothpaste is all it took and got her hooked. So yes, as I was talking about getting started and kind of doing it in the low stress way, if you're brand new, this and trying to go into CVS with this much stuff is not low stress. So if you're just getting started, you're going into CVS with like nixing all of this, acting like it doesn't exist, and we're just gonna buy these 2 deals right there. That's it, and go home. So just 1 or 2 items, but it is enough. Free toothpaste is enough to get you completely hooked, and this one is. It's completely free. It's actually a money maker if you have the inserts from 2 weeks ago. We got a $2 off coupon 2 weeks ago in the Sunday paper, and this is on sale for, oh, I don't want to tell you wrong now, $3.49. So you use your $2 off coupon, you're going to pay $1.49, and you're going to get back a $2 extra care box. So you're going to make 50 cents to buy toothpaste. I do not care if this is not your brand. You are going to make 50 cents to buy toothpaste. So donate it or let the kids use it, but it is completely free. So it's a fun way to get started, definitely. And Stephanie's saying Kroger will only take 2 internet printables. I learned the hard way. So Kroger's rule, here's Kroger's official policy. Let me see if I can give you an example. Okay, I got a lot of examples thanks to all my coupons. And don't mind this one. I have some small people who learn how to cut. I do know how to cut, just so you know. Kroger's policy is I'm allowed 2 identical coupons. So these guys are the same brand, same coupon. They're not actually copies. If you look at that little barcode up in the upper corner, whoop, I'm covering up now. So that little barcode right there is different on both of those, and that means that they're not a copy. But I'm allowed 2 identical coupons per group of items that I'm buying. So I could use these 2 Maybellines. I could use 2 of, let's see, these are 2 Maybelline lips, but usually they'll stick with 2 period for that brand in Kroger, just so you know. But I could still use 2 Viva paper towels and 2 General Mills cereals. That's the actual policy, 2 identical per brand. So they could call you on lots of different Maybellines, but a lot of them would allow 2 identicals. So they would take the lip and the eye and all of that as separate. And then others will flake out, like I was saying, and make up their own reading on that and say that it's just 2 total. You get 2. And that's not really what it says. It's just 2 identical. But it is so hard to get them all to read the policy and understand it that sometimes you just give up. How many Smart Source, Ashley, I'm guessing you mean, so there was 2 Smart Sources, am I saying that right? 2 Smart Sources, 1 Red Plum, and 1 Procter & Gamble this week. Does the Kroger website have the same coupons as the Kroger app? Generally, Jonathan, they do. Now, I posted last week, and I was about to pull it all before I ran to CVS today, so I'll post tomorrow a whole new batch of specific e-coupons just for Kroger clicklist. There's about 40 new ones that just came out this week. Here's the thing. When I posted that last week, folks got really excited, and it's a great list. There's a lot of freebies and fun perks for using those clicklist e-coupons at Kroger. But a lot of folks were saying, I don't see these. They're not there. You know, you live in pretend land with all these coupons. Why can't I have them? So I will tell you, some of the coupons that you see are based on the store in Kroger that you have set as your store. So step 1, if you're not seeing some coupons that I'm telling you are there, try changing your store. You can still load them and shop at any store you want. They're going to come off. But the clicklist coupons In particular, if your store is set as a store on Kroger's website that's not a Kroger clicklist store, and clicklist means that you order it online and then you pick it up in your local Kroger. So if you're set and you're not in a store that has clicklist, you're not going to see any of those coupons. So if you saw that list last week and you looked for them and you just thought I'd lost my mind, they do exist, and you just need to check and make sure that the store that you're logged into is a Kroger clicklist activated store, and you're going to see a lot more coupons pop in. Okay, so my husband just popped in. I guess my kids are in bed and is helping me with all of your questions now. So I'm going to pop over and try to make sure I don't miss everybody's questions. Yes. Paige says, I noticed that Publix can now email you your receipt. Can I use the email receipt for rebates and the Frozen Club? So Paige, you can use the email receipt for the Frozen Club. You're going to run into issues with the email receipt in some mobile apps, just to warn you. So some mobile apps, they want that receipt. I'm looking all around I brought it all up. They want that receipt to have the right dimensions, to look like a normal receipt when you go to scan it. So if your emailed receipt is not still in this width, like for example, CVS will email you your receipt, and when CVS emails you a receipt, it's actually really little still, and you could print it out and scan it if you wanted to into the mobile app. But honestly, I would still just take the paper receipt. I think it's going to be much easier to work with the mobile apps. It's going to make you a lot happier. So that's a great question in terms of trying to use all of those mobile apps. What's the best way to use the 10 off 40 Target coupon for cleaning and paper items this week? So Jessica, the route I would go is starting with Cartwheel first. We had a number of Cartwheel offers for scrubbing bubbles and Pledge last week. I would kind of go through all of those first and see what in household I have a Cartwheel for and I have a manufacturer's coupon for. I'm pulling it up right now just to give you some ideas. But that's the first step, because I want to start with the $40, use the $10 off coupon, and then I want to just be able to throw all of these other coupons at them. So anything that I can think of in that household section, and they have a whole category for that. So choose household supplies from Cartwheel. Stay away from the ones that are dollar offs. Those are just manufacturer coupons. So, I mean, you can use them, but they're not the % off. So I can't use them with another coupon. But scrolling through, we've got 10% off Glad trash bags, and we have a $1 Glad printable right now. 5% off Hefty trash bags, but we don't have a Hefty printable. I'm trying to see if the scrubbing bubbles is still there. There's a whole bunch of dollar off ones available right now, though. So we've got 25% off clean shower. Yes, the Pledge is still there. The scrubbing bubbles are still there. Kind of going to town with those. That would be my first step. So 10 off 40, then Cartwheels, then manufacturers. That's going to be your best savings. I know I saw some people just mentioning the trash bags. If you wanted to go huge, you'd save about 30% on the trash bags. Guys, our goal here really is to at least save 40%. So as you start to make your plan, just try to get the items that you're grabbing to at least be 40% off. You're going to have kind of a much better deal by having that as your aim. One other option, this is not the best option, but you could head to Target.com and you could buy $50 worth of cleaning supplies and you will get $15 off instantly when you go to checkout. So if you have anyone that does not want a coupon, or there's some things that you want that have no coupons available for them, you could completely buy them online and get that $15 off of a $50 order and not go to the store. Just to throw that out there. So Yeshi says, Kroger took my paper coupon and also took the e-coupon, which gave me $4 off of a Huggies diaper. Is that supposed to happen? So technically, Yeshi, no. We'll use a Kroger e-coupon or a paper coupon, but we won't use both unless we're talking about the Kroger 5-time use coupons, which I will warn you is in the next Kroger weekly ad, and it gets everybody hot and bothered. Guys, I just did a Facebook Live on this to prove to you that they do work. But the new Kroger ad that's going to start on Wednesday has a bunch of those 5-time use coupons in it. They work with a paper coupon, Yeshi, but normal Kroger e-coupons shouldn't. So kind of fun that they paired in for you and it let you use them both, but generally no. Let's see. So yeah, lots of folks talking about needing to get the inserts. I'm not familiar, Lynn, with Coupon Flea Market. I just kind of tend to deal with the Sunday coupon inserts and the coupon clippers, but guys, there's a lot of sites that are out there that do this. What I would look for if you're worried, the first place to check, I mean, anytime you're doing any shopping online, the first place to check is Facebook comments and Facebook reviews and see what people think of them. You can always go to the Better Business Bureau as well, but Facebook reviews are really going to be pretty on target because people are very fast to leave bad reviews if they don't like something. So that's where I would start first. Better Business Bureau if you're still concerned, and then maybe even contacting them and see, do they even respond? Now, you could possibly get a bad take on that from me if I'm having a rough week, but hopefully they're going to give you a quick response and let you know that they're a legit company just in the way that they respond. I'm glad you live by the item search. That's fun, Teresa, that it's able to help. So Dolly's asking, what is Super Doubles? Dolly, let me just rock your world here for a second. So Super Doubles is anytime I've got a $2 off coupon, it is now magically worth $4 at Harris Teeter when they run Super Doubles. And they're running Super Doubles right now. It is actually going to be extended through Saturday. So they're running, the current ad will end tomorrow night, and then a new ad will start on Wednesday, and Super Doubles will continue until Saturday. Harris Teeter is a store that's only on the East Coast, and really only on the East Coast as you go up north. So I know a lot of you do not have them, but if you do have one, you should go. It is very fun. So to be able to take in a $2 coupon and magically have $4 off is a pretty sweet time. They only double 20 coupons per card per day. So just be ready for that. And that's what keeps all the rest of us from at home. Because the nearest Harris Teeter to me is about an hour and a half away. I am not getting in the car to go an hour and a half and get 20 coupons. That's just on the crazy side. So not going to do that. Carol asks, off topic, but is 40 cents per roll of a double roll of Charmin a good price? So it's funny. So many people ask me the specific price on a roll of toilet paper, but guys, I'm so used to looking at them as a unit that for me, I just had to pull up a calculator, Carol, and times that by 12. So my goal on a 12 double roll pack of toilet paper is to pay less than $3.50 if we can hit it. Less than $4, definitely. So that comes to $4.80, Carol, and it is probably a little high for me. So we stick in Cottonelle. That's usually the brand that I'm going to bring home, and you can definitely beat that in Angel Soft and Quilted Northern. So I would aim for that $4 mark or less if you can hit it, and you're almost there at $4.80. But we're just going to be a stickler and say you could probably do better. But it is. I hope I'm not the only one that has to get a calculator out. I view them as a unit and not per roll. Just noticed our Rite Aid had a sign that they're now Walgreens. So Heidi, yes, you're now a Walgreens. So no more bonus cash in those Rite Aids as they close. You're now going to get Walgreens Balance Rewards and Register Rewards, and you're now going to run off of a Walgreens weekly ad and not a Rite Aid weekly ad. So it's a sad day, but it's happening. It's rolling up from the coast in and will end up affecting every Rite Aid in South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina. There's not going to be much left for a lot of us. So just got to wait, and I would not get caught with bonus cash, guys. So if you've been shopping in Rite Aid, you need to be using it up so that just like, poor Heidi, we're not stuck with something we can't use. And we may find that those stores are generous and let us use it for a few more weeks, but I don't really know how generous Walgreens is going to be because they aren't known for being sweet. So we'll just have to see what their response is as they roll that out. Stephanie says, hey, have y'all noticed that the coupons are making the fine print bolder and in red font and a little simpler in understanding? I have. I like that, Stephanie. So we're getting to kind of even tell they're using, well, the P&G ones are even better as I go to find an example of this. Procter & Gamble has always been the sticklers to deal with. So here's our Tide coupon that everybody hopes they have. But what she means by that is we get in bright red our limit one, and our no more than a certain amount per use, limit one identical coupon, or limit one coupon per purchase, limit two identical coupons per household, and using that red so that everybody can catch it and not have any issues. It's kind of sweet that they're doing that. For those of us who are following the rules, it just makes this easier on us so that we don't have to argue with the cashier that limit one per purchase really means limit one per item purchased. It's very helpful when they have that next follow-up sentence on the number of identical ones per purchase. Even though it's annoying because you might want to use 3 or 4, they're being helpful in the end. Is $30 a case for printer paper? Good. So Stephanie, we can get paper for free. It's free. Last week there was a deal with a completely free case of paper from Office Depot. We'll see regular reams of paper free with rewards from Office Depot and Staples. So that would be where I would be going. I would not be going for paying that much for a case at all, especially if we're going for coupons. Now, if you're going for work and you need like 40 cases, maybe so, but we're talking about individual deals where we get 1 case, which is 10 reams a lot of times. That's enough paper for me, coupon-wise, for probably a year and a half. Hopefully you can grab those too. So we just missed the case one for this week. It was last week, but we do regularly see a ream that is completely free. Yolanda says, how can you back order coupons? So Yolanda, a lot of the sites that sell the inserts actually have last week's inserts. So you could head to sundaycouponinserts.com, thecouponclippers.com, Clip to Save is another one that a lot of folks use, and you can just order those inserts. You could go back even further if you wanted to be like, I am going to get started. I'm going to have a whole bunch of inserts. You could do that if you wanted. I would not go too far back though, because inserts are really only good for about 3 months, and then pretty much everything in it is expired. So if you go back too far, you're going to end up ordering inserts where a lot of coupons are no good, and that would be really, really sad to waste that money. Can you use regular coupons with clicklist? Yes, Teresa. So I kind of had I can't believe we did this moment this weekend. Someone sent me an email. I want to say her name was Teresa. Sent me an email and asked about clicklist. And I said, oh, well, let me send them a link to this video we did. Turns out the video has been private on YouTube for over a year. So yeah, that was helpful, wasn't it? So we just made it live on YouTube, and I can share the link in the comments. Or get my husband to put the link in the comments in a bit. But that will be very helpful because it was how to go. Look, I have it right here. It's in my next to watch on YouTube. So it is how to use Kroger clicklist and still coupon and be able to get those deals. So you can see that video that we put up. Finally, it is a year old, but the same concept with clicklist. Really, the only difference is that now more stores are part of it than used to be a year ago. But you can totally coupon and use clicklist and use the digitals and the papers. They're going to take them all. It's a fun day and a very easy day if you've got a car full of kids. Let's see. I'm going to just kind of fly through, hoping that we caught all of these. So Jessica says, what about using the Target coupon in Buy Low? So that 10 off 40 household coupon. Yes, you can use that in Buy Low. Buy Low accepts it as a competitor coupon, and then you can go to town. So guys, do that with the paper goods deals that are going to start on Wednesday. And I already kind of threw my coupons all over the place earlier, but here's one. So we've got Viva coupons, we've got Scott coupons. All of these guys, get these printables because they're all going to be $4.99 before coupons for 6-roll pack of Viva, 12-roll pack of Cottonelle, 12-roll pack of Scott bath tissue, $4.99 a piece. And then you could use that Target 10 off 40, and you would be so stocked on paper goods with the 10 off 40 and all of these manufacturers' coupons. So have some fun using that Buy Low coupon. That's a great idea, Jessica. Teresa, oh yeah, someone else is chiming in. Aaron saying clicklist is great. Yes, Aaron, I'm glad it's all worked out for you as you've played with it too. And clicklist, using those specific clicklist coupons makes it even better because there really are 40 plus of them that you're just going to get free products when you buy certain items. Sometimes they're just outright free as well, but you want to do that when you're tacking on. And I'm glad Jennifer says, I run around the store using a phone calculator, checking per unit prices as I go. So I'm not always in a per unit mode, but I guess in my mind, I already know because I'm constantly doing coupon matchups all day long. So I already know like this size bottle, it should be free. That's not a hard one for me to remember, but I might be willing to pay up to like 30 cents or 40 cents for it. You know, you kind of get your price going. I don't need it down by the ounce. I just know the brand and the product, kind of the price that I would be willing to pay for it. But when it comes to toilet paper and paper towels, I always just deal with them as a unit together. And I never can do that per roll. Is there an easy way to do clicklist and find digitals on the items that you want to buy? So April, if you've never used clicklist before, at the top of the screen, do this first off from a desktop. I cannot imagine doing clicklist from your phone, but do it from a desktop. Search at the top on Kroger clicklist for the product you want. So if I want to add this to my cart, for example, don't add this to your cart. It's not on sale today. But if you wanted to add this to your cart, you could search for Clear Care, and then it's going to pop in the product, but right next to it, it's going to say coupons available, and you can click on that. It's like a tab, basically. You can click on that, and you're going to see all the available digital coupons that you could also load. So I can load the coupons, and then I can load this straight to my cart at the same time. So what I would recommend, and this is new, really, from even when I made the YouTube video, that is now live, but is a year old. This is new in the sense that that is actually how I would do it. So let's pretend for a second that this is a Kroger list. Here, I'll hold it like this so you can't see CVS. I would literally make my shopping list from Southern Savers still, and then I would go item by item, search for it on the Kroger side, add it to my shopping list, add the digital coupon, search for the next one, add it to my shopping list, add the digital coupon. You get the idea. And then cut any paper coupons that you want to use too. But that's the really fast way to do that, April, so that you're not going to sit there and add all the products and then go hunting for the coupons. Like, use that search at the top of the screen. It's going to make that a breeze for you. Instead of using, like, they try to be helpful and pull to the top the items that you regularly purchase. You can use that section when you're done searching and adding individual products that you want. Just get that part done with first, and then you can go browsing through your normal purchases, but you're gonna go a lot faster to do it the other way. Wendy's saying, I went to Harris Teeter, I spent $66 and saved $82. That is sweet. I love Harris Teeter Super Doubles, and I don't even get to go, but I love getting to like live vicariously through you guys. Tawana's saying she went and got $239 worth for 82 bucks. You guys, you make me want to get in the car and just drive, but it's an hour and a half away. Do Kroger and Harris Teeters run the same sale? They do not. They are affiliated. Kroger owns Harris Teeter. That's a great question. They own Harris Teeter, but they have not incorporated their sale flyers or their coupon policy into Harris Teeter. Will that last? I don't know. Harris Teeter owns 29 subsidiary stores. This may be more information than you guys want to know. 29 subsidiary stores. Do you know how many they allow to coupon or to double coupons? 1. Harris Teeter is the only Kroger affiliate that doubles coupons. I'm surprised that it's lasted this long. I've warned folks in Harris Teeter that a day will come when it goes away. And I still would say that that's going to exist, that Kroger will eventually merge Harris Teeter into their system, because that's how it is everywhere else. When I was in San Diego last week, there's a Ralph's right there in San Diego. Guys, I can use my Kroger card in Ralph's, and it's the mega event. It's the same items that are on sale on this side of the country, the same digital coupons, even though it's a subsidiary of Kroger. So a day probably will come, but for right now, they're two very separate stores, thankfully, with two very separate coupon policies. Also very thankful on that one too. And Shanna, yes, clicklist is only for online with in-store pickup. I think Kroger is discussing home delivery in some areas, but they have not activated that side of it. So you're going to order online and then you just drive up to the little drive-through, or some of them have just a particular spot that you park in and they bring out your groceries for you. Chandran says, has anyone else been having problems getting the printable coupons from coupons.com to scan in the stores? So I haven't, Chandran, but I will say it depends sometimes on your printer. So I use a black and white laser printer, and I wish that I could hold up a laser printer versus an inkjet, and I think you would be able to tell very quickly. But the lines on a laser printer are incredibly, incredibly crisp. So look at that, guys. YouTube does a better job of making it crisp, but Facebook kind of makes it all blurry. These guys always scan. I very rarely get a printable coupon that won't scan, and if it doesn't scan because it's coded wrong, not because of the way that the barcode worked. But I would say that it could be, if you're having regular problems, it's time to switch printers to a laser jet would make life a lot happier. And Heidi, yes, clicklist is just for Kroger. However, Harris Teeter has a version, Lowe's Foods has a version, CVS now has CVS curbside in some cities, though you can't use coupons. Walmart has a version, but you can't use coupons. So right now, the 3 that take coupons are Kroger, Harris Teeter, and Lowe's Foods. Those are the 3 that allow me to shop online, pick up at the store, and pay with coupons, which is pretty sweet. Jana, okay, I won't mention at all that it could go away, but it's better to live slightly realistic so that someday you just don't go crazy when it all goes away. But you know, just to let you know that could potentially happen maybe very long from now. That's what we're going to hope. So Lynn says, what's the best deal for the $3 CoverGirl? There's a lot of deals, and I don't even know if that one's still available, but if it is, on the CoverGirl, where I would go, Walmart, it makes a whole bunch of things free. CVS is running an extra care buck on CoverGirl. I did not buy CoverGirl today because I bought Almay and Maybelline. I already had enough going on. But I would do either CVS or Walmart as the 2, probably as the best deal, Lynn. I thought digital coupons will not allow paper coupons on the same item. So Carol, normally, no. 5-time use Kroger e-coupons are considered store coupons. And I can stick in the Facebook Live that I did. I did it probably about 3 or 4 months ago. So that is the one that you really want to go with. Those 5-time use digital coupons are store coupons, and they'll even say that on your receipt. You'll see an SC next to each one of them. And regular digital coupons are manufacturer's coupons. So you can actually use them together on the same item. If you had a regular digital coupon for $2 off, which I'm pretty sure there is one because they almost match identically to the ones we have available to print. But if I had a regular digital coupon for $2 off and I had a 5-time use coupon for $1 off, I could use them both on the same bottle. So even the digital coupons overlap with the 5-time use the same way they do with the paper ones. But it always gets people very, very confused when they do that. And Paige is saying, Walgreens has most of their cosmetics this week. Buy 2, get 1 free, and you can mix and match. So Paige, I'm going to stop you on that one only because the drugstores love to play the buy 2, get 1 free game. I'm noticing BI-LO is also starting to play that game. The new BI-LO ad that starts on Wednesday has probably 5 or 6 items that are that. But before you get really excited on a buy 2, get 1 free sale, that's really just 33% off. And our goal when we're trying to follow the sales, I only want to buy it when it's on sale. I want to buy enough of it to last me. Our goal is a sale that is at least 40% off or more. So if we aren't hitting the 40% off mark, a lot of times we want to step back. And the other problem specifically on the Walgreens side, let's say I had that $3 off CoverGirl coupon, Walgreens is not going to take one on the free item. So I could use 2 $3 off CoverGirls, but I could not use a third one on the one that was free. However, if I did that exact same sale in CVS, which it's not that sale at CVS, but if I did that at CVS, I could actually use 3 coupons in CVS because they will take the one on the free item as well as the other 2. So it's kind of learning which store is the better one to go with in terms of knowing with their policy. Yes, and Dale says Harris Teeter does not take their coupons with digital coupons. Yes, that was phase 1 of Kroger coming in. you can no longer use Harris Teeter e-coupons with paper coupons, and that has been probably almost a year now, so it's been a little while on that change for them. So Terry says, where is the Tide coupon? For me, Terry, if you have the Happy Save 93 bucks, it is like 3 pages in, right there. $2 off Tide. So if you have, and what we're talking about, I showed this earlier, if you have the one that says save up to 93 bucks, it means you have the Tide coupon. If you have the one that says save 88 bucks, you do not have the Tide coupon, so you can just, save yourself the broken heart and don't go searching for the Tide if yours says 88. Just don't do it. It's just going to make you sad. But hopefully you're going to have it, and we're going to all think happy thoughts about everybody having the Tide coupon. Okay. We've been all over the place, which is fun. I don't know that we've fully covered no stress, but to recap on the no stress, guys, please use the lists. Folks always ask, how do I know when it's on sale and the coupons to use? That's what I'm trying to do here. So use the list that we've already made for you. And if you're just getting started, start really, really small. Use the item search to help you as well. I don't know if you guys know that we added a new feature to the list as well, but you can now add more coupons to these if I miss something. But you can also add things to the bottom of each section and add coupons right to your shopping list. So if you have things that you need, you can sit there and coupon on your shopping list and just keep going and at least save something. They may not be on sale, but at least you'll save something by being able to add those coupons to the mix. So Carol says she's got the $93 but no Tide coupon. That's so sad. They really tricked you on that one. Well, I'm curious what you have then that I don't have, Carol. So we do regional variations. I don't have them in for all the cities, but I'll go digging and start to see what everybody submits, Carol, in the next couple days and see how they vary. There are some good high-value ones with BOGO Pantene, BOGO Herbal Essences this week. So we definitely have a chunk, but we'll try to get the list of variations up and try to see what that difference is if you're getting the 93 but no Tide. Okay, so Andrea says, I thought I've heard you say that you can use a buy one, get one coupon with a buy one, get one sale. You can, Andrea, at CVS. In Florida, you could do it at Publix and Winn-Dixie also, but most of us don't have true BOGOs at Publix or Winn-Dixie. But CVS, yes. If CVS is running a buy one, get one sale and you have a buy one, get one coupon, you will get them completely free. So that is kind of the sweet way of handling that. So I just realized I kind of missed YouTube folks. I keep seeing some things pop up, and I think it's the folks that were watching the old videos. So I'm sorry, YouTube, for ignoring you guys. So someone asked, where can I get the best deal on contacts? I would head, and this is a unique one. I normally would never point you here, but if you have a Warehouse Club membership, they have crazy good prices. So I actually have a membership to Costco because of contacts, because their price was so much cheaper than I could get anywhere else. So that is where I would point you first, and believe me, I did some hunting. I had not been in glasses for years and needed to go back into contacts and did not want to pay that price. But their price per box to go to Costco over even Walmart, definitely over the ophthalmologist, was probably $10 a box cheaper in the Warehouse Club. So I would start there for if you're looking specifically for contacts deals. Well, I hope that we got to some of y'all's questions. I know everyone's saying thank you. You guys are so awesome. Thanks. I'm glad that we can be a help. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any questions, and it's just everybody saying thank you. Does Bed Bath & Beyond ever run sales on their food savers? So Paige, not really. They usually just keep those food savers full price, but grab that 20% off Bed Bath & Beyond coupon. Remember, they'll take expired ones too. I've got one that I just noticed on my desk that's from January, but they will take an expired 20% Bed Bath & Beyond coupon. And Teresa's saying Bed Bath & Beyond does not take printed coupons. Now, I was able to use one in our store, so I have not grabbed the Food Saver deal recently there, but I've probably used one in the last 3 months on other things that they sell. So maybe a store-specific one, but that is where I would probably point you to if you could, the 20% off Bed Bath & Beyond and the Food Saver. If you can't, the next best deal on the Food Saver using those printable coupons, price match the Walmart price in Target for a couple of reasons, guys. Hopefully you have a Target Red card because you're going to get another 5% off the price match. But Walmart doesn't really have a lot in stock. And then price match it at Target. They've got a lot more in stock. Use the printable coupon in Target and then use your red card. So that's your next best deal, is to do that price match. And Kristen's chiming in with another contact deal for you, Mama Made, and she says that contacts at Walgreens.com were even better than Walmart. And I know Walgreens regularly on their website will run a coupon code for 20 to 30% additional off of contacts. So you could go that route. Carrie says, what's a great price on a Food Saver? So there are two different kinds, Carrie. If you're going for the really little compact one that almost just looks like a box, it's like this thin, never paying more than like $49.99 for that guy. I even want to go less because it doesn't have all the features that the big guy. The big guy, which is more like this size when he stands up on the counter, getting that for $79 to possibly even $99, depending on the model, would be the prices that I would be looking for. Is there a way to get a Kroger sister or cousin store to have clicklist without bribing? You know, Erin, honestly, I think we're going to see almost every grocery store adopt this. And to give you an example why I say that, Publix is starting to roll it out, though they're doing it in a bad way. They should ask before they do things like this. But they're starting to roll this out as well. Humorously, Publix tried this method about 6 years ago, and they stopped. They had it rolled out everywhere, and they stopped because people weren't using it, and people didn't want to pay for it. But now it's becoming the end thing. They should have never stopped. They would have been like on the edge. So now Publix is trying to roll it back out. They've got it active in, I think, about 10 stores in South Florida right now. They're going about it in a bad way because they're raising prices. The prices on the Publix site are higher than the prices in the store, and people are not going to go for that, where Kroger has not done that. Harris Teeter does not do that. So hopefully we'll see Publix come in and do it better. But I think you're going to see most stores start to follow trend. They realize that they're missing out, that this is the new end way. Nobody wants to get out of their car. So hopefully we'll see other stores do the same thing. But you could try bribing too, but you know, hopefully it won't take that either. Definitely not. Ergen says, if a digital Rite Aid coupon is used at Rite Aid, will you get the identical Saving Star rebate? Sometimes, Ergen, yes, sometimes no. So Saving Star and Rite Aid tells them what you bought, so you don't submit your receipt. And a lot of times, if I tell them what I bought, or they tell Saving Star what I bought, then Saving Star will see that the digital coupon was used and it will not redeem the other offer. Sometimes it does, and it really can be hit or miss with those digital offers. With the paper offers, you usually don't have a problem. The paper offers are down at the bottom of the receipt. They're not lined in. They're like this, you know, with all of our CVS coupons down at the very bottom. They're not lined in underneath it. And then I end up with a much better option with the Saving Stars, and you'll always be able to use them. Oh, so Terry says, I took your advice and started small on 2 items today. Flonase, $10 off at Rite Aid, and 6 weeks worth of Starbucks. That's sweet. Good job. So way to just, you know, we're not going to go in and get overboard, but 6 weeks worth of coffee is a pretty sweet deal. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Shanna. Shanna says the thumbs up and hearts won't fly across the screen. It's good to know that you're loved. So thank you for that. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight. We're over on time, and I see a couple other questions on the YouTube side, so I'll come in and chat with you guys so that you don't feel like I forgot you too. I will pop back on tomorrow on Facebook, guys. I can show you my big old stash, all my CVS stuff here. So I'll pop in tomorrow and probably tomorrow morning and give you a rundown of everything that we got at CVS and the top deals. And YouTube guys, don't worry, I've been trying to pull those lives off of Facebook and put them on YouTube so that y'all can see them too. But hopefully, you know, we can go through those and help some of you guys get the deals. It's a very good week at CVS. And I also told you I would give you a pantry tour this week. So I have to go clean my pantry now because it's a little on the scary side. You know, I'm all about keeping it real, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it that real. And yes, Carrie, I am. So this is a double week. I just decided to go ahead and get the drugstores out of the way, but I still have to grocery shop because I did not do any grocery shopping last week, which was sweet for the budget. but I need things this week, which is a scary place to be. So I will pop in on Wednesday and share what we got at the grocery store as well, and share CVS tomorrow. So y'all are going to see a lot of me this week, but hopefully that will help you get out and get some of these deals. CVS, definitely. There are some crazy good deals this week with tons of free hair care and free toothpaste and free mouthwash. So we're just going to have a fun week. So I will see all of you guys tomorrow morning for a CVS list of things, and if you've got any other CVS questions, just keep asking them. I'm fine with that too while we're live. So I hope these help you guys. I hope they help you get started, and I hope, if anything, they help you to even teach others how to save too, because we should not be holding this to ourselves. So share this with friends, share what you've learned with friends. Let's kind of teach the world how to save some money. So y'all have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.